What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back with another episode of eBay unboxings. This is going to be just one item on this segment, and then there'll probably be at least one more segment, if not two. 3 items coming in total. Just wanted to share them with you guys as they came in to show you what I picked up and what I'm putting around the game room and everything else. So the first one, I just have the one package right now, and like I said, I'm waiting on 2 more. It's a somewhat sizable box, but it's actually, the item is actually here. It's just wrapped in brown paper. So I'm just going to unwrap it real quick for you and then show you what I picked up. It's really weird. I'm actually not sure where this item originated from. I actually found it originally on Craigslist, and the guy was asking $35 for it. And you know, so I was like, well, let me look it up on eBay and take a peek and see what I can find. And sure enough, I found the same item on eBay for buy it now for $25, I think it was. Let me see. They taped a packing slip to the box, which I'm not really thrilled about. Yeah, it was $25 on the packing slip here. It does come complete in box. I've never seen this before, ever, and it's just really cool. It's not complete. It is missing one part, which I'm going to see if I can't find just to complete it. If I show you the whole thing in its box, it's part of it was a promotional item with the new Super Mario Bros. When it came out, and it's made by Bandai. I'm not sure the writing. I believe it's Chinese. It might be Chinese because it was made in China. But anyway, it's a Mario statue. As you can see here, it's complete in box. Only thing missing is this mushroom right here, and I'm not sure if I'm able to find that or what, but it's just a really cool statue, and it's, I believe, a foot high. I'm pretty sure. If you look on the back here, it's got all the Asian writing. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's Chinese, but as you can see, he's supposed to be able to hold the mushroom, which obviously is not here. It's already been opened. It's not sealed in its box, so I can open it and show you the actual figure, and show you exactly what he looks like. If I can open this up, here we go. And it is pretty cool. I mean, I've never seen it before. Actually, they reattached him in his box. That's kind of crazy. Let me see what I can do here. Mindy's brother actually is the one who came across it on Craigslist and let me know about it. And I looked at it. I was like, oh wow, that'd be so cool for the game room. And so I ended up, like I said, checking it out and everything else. I'm not really sure how to take this out, and I don't want to waste any time on the video. Let me see. His arm should move. Anyway, you get a better shot of him here. He's holding a baseball bat, and his other hand here is really what was going to hold the mushroom, and like as if he's going to like throw it up in the air and hit it. So I'm not really sure what this has to do with the new Super Mario Brothers, but you know, I would think this would be more of a promotional item for like Mario Super Sluggers for the what was it, on the GameCube, I believe, something like that. But it's just a really neat statue, and I'm going to cut the video right now. I'm going to try to take him out of his packaging here, and then I'll show you a better close-up of it. So I'll cut to that right now. Alright guys, back. It's weird, the auction picture showed him outside of his box, and I had to do a lot of, like, you know, untwisty tying of him to get him out of his box, which is really weird. I'm not really interested in having him like displayed in his box. I have the box, but I'm going to keep the box, don't get me wrong, obviously, because I've never really seen this item before, so I really don't know the rarity level of it. But I did take him out of his packaging. There are some wear marks and stuff like on his head and everything else, but I mean, the item itself is pretty darn cool. But here he is right here, guys. I mean, I was able to, you know, you can twist his hand. He's supposed to hold the mushroom right here in his hand, but he does have the baseball bat with the, you know, the Mario baseball bat and everything else. The head does swivel. So I mean, to put him, you can put him on the shelf and kind of have him like look out like this, and then have him just facing out. It's just really cool. It's it's a foot tall, which is awesome. It goes along really well with, I have the Mario DS holder statue, and he's over there in the corner over that way holding my DS. This one's going to be on the shelf over here next to all my complete in box systems, just to kind of decorate the room. But I mean, to find a statue like this I've never even seen before, let alone having the original box, which has like, you know, artwork all over it and stuff, has the again, I'm going to say Asian writing because I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese. I'm thinking Chinese because it was made in China. But just really awesome win for $25. I mean, it's something I'll keep in my collection for years to come, and eventually resell it and you know, if I end up reselling it, it'll definitely fetch at least that, if not more. So I mean, it's definitely a good investment at the very least. But I just thought he was really, really awesome. I really love having him in my game room. So that's the first eBay unboxing for this episode, guys. Mario statue for a promotional item for the new Super Mario Bros. When that came out. I'm gonna cut now and have, like I said, either 1 or 2 more parts. I'm not sure, depending on when the items come in, and then we'll wrap it up. So I'll cut to the next segment right about now. Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of the eBay unboxing. As you saw in the first part was the Super Mario statue that I got off of eBay. That one came from one state away. I'm in Pennsylvania, that one came from New Jersey. Part 2 is coming from overseas. This one came from across the Atlantic, and let's see, covering up my address here. As you can see, it says Royal Mail. This one actually came from England, and I wanted to get this just because I have a couple of really cool overseas items like this, and just to decorate the game room. If you remember, I got a BioShock poster. I think BioShock 1 was from, might have been England, I'm not sure. BioShock 2, I got that poster from Australia. The Punch-Out poster that that you saw in my old school videos was from England. This one's from England as well. And it's just an awesome, awesome poster to have. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of this series. And the only poster I could find for the game room actually came from England. But that poster is Yakuza 4. So as you can see, this is like a trade ad for Yakuza 4. As you can see here on the date that it's coming, it's written in typical European styling. And you know, in America, obviously, it would read 3/18/11, not 18/03/11. But it's just really, really awesome poster. It's got the cover art from Yakuza 4, which was a lot better than Yakuza 3 back in the day. But this is just going to make an awesome addition to my wall in my game room here. As you guys know, I'm a huge Yakuza fan, and just an awesome. It's actually double-sided too. It has the same thing on both sides. But just you know, awesome to have it, and awesome just to have it in a game room here in America, where you know that the only place that it came from was overseas in England and, you know, all these other countries. So I mean, to add that to my collection and to add that to my wall, I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put all these posters, honestly, because I'm running out of wall space between the shelving I put up and some more shelving over here, and then the fact that my games, obviously, as you can see, take up a wall. Very little space to actually hang things, so I have to be really choosy as to what I hang up in this particular game room. A couple years down the line, maybe, you never know, I may get, you know, when Mindy and I look to buy a bigger house, hopefully, you know, bigger game room comes with that. But we'll see. So I mean, I'm gonna definitely make sure I hang that one up, because that's just an epic find for me. I believe, I forget how much I paid for it. I think the poster itself was only about $5. The shipping is what killed me, obviously, from England to the States. I normally wouldn't have paid that much for it. I think it was like $10 at least for shipping. I wouldn't have paid that much for it normally, but that's the only Yakuza poster I could find anywhere on eBay. So to grab that and to have that in my game room is just really, really an awesome find. So that was part 2, guys. Just no, I was gonna say a small unboxing, but that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I have to say that that's up there on the ranks of awesome finds. So speaking of awesome finds, the last part of eBay unboxing, which is going to be coming up right after this clip, it's coming from overseas as well, but over the Pacific Ocean. This one came from the Atlantic Ocean. The other one's crossing the Pacific. Think about what's out there, guys. You can probably figure out where that's coming from. Land of the Rising Sun, guys, Japan. I've got a nice little shipment of games coming straight from Japan to my house. So that will probably take a little while. So this is probably going to be way outdated by the time this actually posts to eBay or posts to YouTube. But you guys won't know the difference. So between now and the next one, it'll probably be about 4 to 6 weeks, but you'll see it right about now. Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of this eBay unboxing. The last box finally came in, and it was actually pretty quick considering where it came from. I'm going to cover up my address, obviously, but show you that it came via airmail. And as you can see right there, I ordered some games directly from Japan. And it came from, I don't even know, Hokkaido, Japan. I'm probably saying that really, really bad, but anyway, so I already busted this open. Just really, really awesome just to know that these came straight from Japan, and everything is just so cool. But I did get a bunch of things, actually. The first thing I came upon everything was wrapped really, really nicely. And also thanks to the guys at Lucky Fun Time for letting me know about these guys on eBay. Hit Japan has a lot of really, really good prices. You can buy in bulk from them, and their shipping honestly got here in about 2.5 weeks. Not that bad considering how crazy the Japanese postal service can be. But first thing I picked up, as you guys know, I have a Super Famicom that I got from Lucky Fun Time. Unfortunately, it didn't come with an original controller. It has just the Super Nintendo controller, which it works with, but I just kind of wanted the original. So I did pick up a Super Famicom original controller from Hit Japan. So as you can see, it has the colored buttons, which is obviously different than the American version. And it still has the L and R on top. It just has those colored buttons, and it says Nintendo Super Famicom directly on the controller. So just something I wanted to have with the original Super Famicom system. It was a couple bucks, honestly, real cheap. And then I have a brick of games I ordered here from them. And all within reasonable prices. They have a lot of buy it nows, but they also have best offers. And a lot of these I actually didn't click buy it now. I actually clicked for best offer, offered them a reasonable price, and they accepted it, which is really, really awesome that they do that. So that's, kudos to them on that. So I'm looking at, let me just make sure everything came together here. That should be everything. I have 5 games here directly from Japan. 3 Famicom and 2 Super Famicom games that I've been wanting for a while. This one I actually didn't really go out of my way to find. It was just a really good price and I had to pick it up. I won't be able to play it because it's a lot of text-based, but the American version has escaped me so far for the NES. But for the Famicom, it is Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. I just love the art style of this label. I love this the game in general. Obviously, it's very, very much text-based, and I won't be able to read the Japanese on there, but I just love the green cartridge. I love it just for my collection. It's a game that I would love to have. And like I said, the American version tends to run, a decent amount, like 20-30 bucks, where this was like less than, I think it was like $5, $4 for this game. So I did pick that up. It is in really, really good shape. Labels are all looking good. So that was the first game I picked up, mainly for the collection. Again, if I eventually ever learn how to read Japanese, I'll play it, but very, very doubtful. Super Famicom game I picked up, just a classic I had to have for the collection. I don't even believe I have this in English, like in the North American version, but I did get it for the Super Famicom. That is Super Mario World. You guys know that game. That was the game that came bundled with the Super Nintendo. All those characters right there. I didn't have it for the Super Famicom, and it's a game you have to have for your collection. I don't even know if I do have it for Super Nintendo, honestly. I think I may have gotten rid of it at some point, but just really, really awesome to have that as well. In Japan, actually, which is really, really cool, it was known as Super Mario Bros. 4. Now, we never had a Super Mario Bros. 4 in America or North America. This was considered Super Mario Bros. 4 in Japan, even though it was on the Super Famicom, I should say, Super Nintendo. The last 3 are just so awesome that I don't know which one to show you first. I'll show you this one first, just because some of you may not know what it is. This game was developed for the Famicom, and it was supposed to be released in North America on the NES. Nintendo of America decided not to release it because they felt it was anti-religion and that it would cause like family values issues and all that kind of stuff. So it was never released in America. The only way to get it, now I've seen a lot of reproduction carts for the NES for people who don't have a Famicom system. I've seen a lot of English reproductions and North American reproductions so you can play it on your top loaders or your toasters or whatever. But this is the original Famicom version. It's not a text-based game, so I don't have any issues playing it because it's very much like a Pac-Man type game. But that game is called Devil World. Now, Devil World is just absolutely awesome. You're basically trying to defeat the devil, Satan, back there, by collecting Bibles and crosses. And in Japan, they thought nothing of it. In North America, they felt it was anti-religion and just sacrilegious, basically. So they never brought it to America. Like I said, there have been reproduction carts, but this is literally the only original version of the game to play is on the Famicom system. And I am just ultra happy to have this game. It's a game I've always wanted in my collection, and the reproduction cards always run so much money. I got this for less than $10. I want to say it was probably like $5 or $6. and directly from Japan. It's so awesome. So Devil World is definitely, if you guys find, if you don't have a Famicom or access to Japanese gaming, if you find the ROM online, or you can play, I believe, on Retro Uprising as well, give it a shot. It's actually a really fun game, and I can't wait to actually play the real version of it now. The next to last game I have here is a complete in box for my collection. Now this game I have complete in box for the Super Nintendo as well. This is for the Super Famicom, and it's mainly because it's one of my favorite series of all time back in the day. The game I'm talking about is Final Fight. I did pick up Final Fight for the Super Famicom, complete in its original box, and as you can see the artwork there. On the back here you can see, you know, it's the same as the original, just has Japanese writing, plays the same way, everything like that, but it's all obviously in Japanese. And then on the side here it just says Super Famicom. I'm assuming that's the title of the game there. I'm gonna open it up and share with you guys the inside parts of this box here. As you can see, I pulled it out. It's got the original manual right there. It's got the original plastic tray, and then taking that out, the game is actually still in its like wrapper here, still sealed, not sealed, but still wrapped up in its little baggie, as well as this little, I don't know how to read this, so I can't even tell you. It obviously has to do something with the plug, but a little warning kind of thing that came with the game, I guess. Use the correct plug, something, I don't know, who knows. But this game is like pristine, still wrapped up in its wrapper here. The original, like I said, the original plastic tray and the original instruction manual, all in its original box. You know, I don't know if it's worth any money. I don't know the rarity of a game like this, but to me, being that this is one of my favorite games of all time on the Super Nintendo, the Final Fight series, I love it. I have Final Fight, like I said, Super Nintendo complete in box. Now I've got the Super Famicom complete in box, so I can put these together on the shelf and just have a really, really cool display of one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. So I just thought that was pretty neat. And then the last game I have from Hit Japan comes complete, which is, it's pretty tough to find, I think, and I think for the price that I got it for was pretty good. It's for the Famicom Disk System. I've already got this game. This is the game that Lucky Fun Time included in my purchase with the disc drive. So I've got that copy to play. This is mainly for collector's value, but that is Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan. This is the Japanese version, obviously. Comes in its original case, which, as you can see, I'm going to open up and then show you the insides of. And then upon taking it out of this case here, you've got the instruction book, which is like basically the front cover art. And as you can see, it's got all the different Japanese writing. It explains all the different ways to throw fireballs and all that kind of stuff. And then the actual case that the game is in is like a hard plastic case with the cover art. Super Mario Bros. 2. You can see the Nintendo branded disc, so you know it's authentic. It actually says Nintendo. There are some ripoffs out there that it says like Nintendo and something, you know, just variations of Nintendo. But this is the official one. And then if you open it up, it just like, here's the front here, it opens up this way. You can take out the disc, and there's really no, I mean, obviously this is what says Super Mario Bros. 2 on it right here, but there's no like label, there's no picture. But it does have its original disc sleeve, and like I said, the original artwork here is all here, so that's the inside of the artwork. So I mean, all in all, just a pristine copy of this game. Like I said, it's going to be for my collector's value more so, because like I said, I have a working copy of Mario Bros. 2 Japan already over there that I can play. So this is going to stay in its case. But I just really, really love the artwork. I love Mario giving the 2 fingers. Just absolutely cool. And then let me see if I can put this back together here. But if you put it all back together, what it's going to look like up on the shelf basically is right here. And then you flip it around, like I said, you've got the disc in the window there. Just an awesome, awesome collectible. Again, like I said, I can't say it enough, straight from Japan, guys. So I did pick up these 5 games I just showed you, and the Super Famicom controller. I want to say with shipping was $20 from Japan. I think I paid between $30 and $40 for the entire lot without shipping. It was about $60 with shipping. So you really can't beat it. Like I said, I mean, if you're going to buy stuff from Japan, hit it up in multiple things like that. That way you can get it all together, one shipping value. Their shipping tends to be expensive directly from Japan, so combined shipping is definitely recommended, guys. And that's going to wrap up this 3-part eBay episode, guys. eBay unboxings. Probably going to be like one of the last ones for a while. I'm going to start working on doing the gameplay footage and all that kind of good stuff. And I have some cool Japanese games to show you guys, and some cool American games to show you guys, and not American, but North American, I should say. Lots of cool stuff on the rise, and hopefully for this channel, guys, I'm gonna hopefully be doing, like I said, gameplay, maybe some reviews, or some videos of some bad gaming just to make fun of the games. Who knows? I'm not really sure. I'm still in the process of trying to get it all set up with my iMac down here so that I can capture correctly and get everything correctly set up. So it may take me a little bit to get that going, but just bear with me, guys. That's gonna do it, guys. eBay unboxings. Till next time, AC Card Shark. Take care.